all up in there, man. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. It's just, you know, listen to me ramble this camera and fuck it up.
I'm watching, bro. Go fuck it up.
Dude, no. Now I can't do it. I can't perform under this pressure. I'm camera shy. All right, what's going on, guys? Today is a Wednesday. We got a bigger lower body session. And our focus is a little bit more on vertical jumping, and like straight up and down force. Whereas Monday and Friday, we're focused a little bit more on sprinting right now, just because I didn't want to have 2 days where I'm focused on vertical force and jumping, and I can't actually get maybe as much of an output out of it as maybe I could with sprinting because of my knee. So anyways, I'm gonna go for that kind of format for the next 3 weeks, see how it goes. So anyways, we're gonna start with some extensive plyometrics, pogo hops, deep tier stuff, and then we're gonna go into a seated box jump paired with a banded penultimate deceleration step, and we're just gonna make that a little bit more extensive. So we're kind of pairing in the next 3 weeks here, we're doing like extensive plyos, hops, deep tier stuff, and then we're gonna pair that, or sorry, we're not gonna pair that, but our next block is gonna be kind of like a power block. So we're gonna do a more concentric kind of exercise. So seated box jump, seated broad jump, paired with something a little bit more eccentric, but we're kind of not really doing anything where we have to reverse that movement and get a super high peak force. So we, hopefully we can kind of spare that tendon and not flare anything up and let this thing heal, but still develop some power and explosive abilities while that happens. It's kind of the goal there. And then we're gonna move into some clean pulls from blocks and then just some strength work to finish it up. So I'm just gonna finish warming up here and then we'll get into this motherfucker. All right, so like I mentioned, we got some extensive plyos. So first we're gonna get pogo hops and then some split stance, some deep tier squat hops. So we're gonna do pogo hops, deep tier squat hops, pogo hops. 40 seconds is the timer for about a 50% intensity. And then deep tier squats up, we got 30 reps, and the goal is just to build volume each week in the next 3 weeks here. So we're just accumulating more reps at the same intensity. But we'll see. If 40 seconds isn't enough, we'll go up for sure. Just depends on how the knee feels and all that jazz. All right, that was pretty good. Pretty good. So just normal deep tier squat hops. For me, honestly, it's mostly just the compression in the knee that hurts with these. So we'll see how we do, but 30 reps coming right out. All right, not bad. Didn't really feel a lot of pain with either one of those. Basic exercises, but honestly, I've had some pretty unreal vertical jump gains with myself and with some other people through just pogo hops. Maybe not necessarily squat hops, I haven't really tried it yet, but through just simple progression and overload in volume and intensity. Some really good, I'm assuming, neurological stiffness gains, a little bit of tissue in the ankles, and increased approach jumps. So I'm gonna do 2 more here and then move on to the next thing. All right, guys, so like I mentioned, we have a seated box jump paired with our banded penultimate deceleration step. Yeah, so let's fucking do her. So the main goal here is just to take out that stretch shortening cycle, not stress the tendon, but still get a good concentric jump output. That was a good jump. Last one. Ooh, some deceleration steps. Jump specific deceleration. Just like,
I did these in high school.
did ya?
For rugby. Cutting.
Yeah, we'll see how we do here.
Should I move for you?
No, you're good.
This is so penultimate right now.
Dude, so penultimate. Feels pretty good actually. All right, so those are both feeling pretty good. I did these box jumps last, I don't know, what was that? Thursday, and I feel like I'm definitely jumping higher today. So it's pretty cool to see the nervous system adapt that fast. But yeah, and like just putting things back in, how fast you kind of get back to it after some time off of doing that stuff. I wasn't really doing a lot of this. I was just really focused on tissue health, but I think that's a mistake. I think I got to keep these athletic qualities and still try to build these athletic qualities, and just letting things kind of fall apart and then trying to build them later. I don't know, it just isn't the play. Personally, it's just not as fun in the training, and it's hard to just watch that shit fall apart. So why not build what you can when you can while you do the shit that's helping the injury get better. This isn't hurting it. So yeah, and those penultimate decelerations, they didn't really have any pain and they felt really, really good, really, really smooth. So that's a really good sign. Honestly, I'm just feeling real good today. Had a good sleep last night. 10 hours. That's unheard of for me. It's been a long time since I've had a 10-hour sleep, and it just shows how good I feel after. But anyways, let's get into the second set here. We're doing 3 sets of this, and then we'll move on to the lifting stuff. One. Two. All right, guys, so we got clean pulls from the blocks. So I think it's thinking more of like a power, but like slow velocity, high force kind of output here on this day. And then on that Monday, Friday, it's a sled sprint and a heavy sled sprint at that. So it's also kind of slow, very power, high force oriented. I shouldn't say high force, but more strengthy, less stretch shortening cycle. Different kind of force, I guess you could say. Need to get some straps on this second set here. Pretty good. Hey guys, with this program, even with the lifts, maybe technique's not 100% there on these Olympics. The program is maybe not the greatest program to ever exist, but the big thing is that I've gone through, wrote something, organized my stressors, planned a progression, planned out, just plan the stressors, plan the progressions so that it's organized and it's not chaotic, and my body's going to hopefully be able to recover because I've built a plan that I think will work. And that's kind of just part of it. Is the first iteration, or the first plan is never going to be the best. The second plan is not going to be that great. Third plan is not going to be that great. But in months, years, they're just gonna get better every single time because we're getting more reps, more practice of building plans and thinking ahead a little bit more. So anyways, all I'm trying to say here is it's not perfect, but we got to start. We have to do it. We have to write something out, plan it, and it's going to be better than just random shit. So yeah, it's never going to be perfect the first time, but it's better than fucking nothing, and it's definitely worth giving it a go. So let's go second set here. What? Second set, dude. Come on, hit that fucking contusion right there. Fuck. Hit my leg right in that spot where I got hit on the weekend. A little like thigh contusion or whatever the fuck you want to call it, but didn't feel great. Yeah, and one thing that drives me crazy is when people don't realize this idea that it's not going to be perfect the first try, and it's really just all about the progression and the reps and learning as we go. So even like when I go surfing with people and they're trying to spit everything at once, or they're like, dude, just fucking do it. It's like, dude, I'm trying. I'm just here to progress, and like, give me one little thing at a time and I'll work on it. But I'm really just here getting my reps in and trying to do better than every other time, but it's not going to happen right out the gate. So just realizing that it's really just a patience game and a game of who's going to stay in it the longest, who's going to keep going the longest, and who's going to be consistent for the longest. So thinking about the same thing there with writing this program and writing these programs. Okay, let's go. This bar up. That's a good pull. All right, all she wrote there. We're gonna go on to some slow RDLs. So 4 seconds down, 2 second hold at the bottom. Should be nice because I won't have to use as much load either to get a nice stimulus here, just because of my RDL strength. So tempos are good, decreased load, high time under tension, less nervous system stress. Woo. The most Romanian. I love Romania. I've never seen a more Romanian deadlift. Alright, let's fucking get her here. Alright, guys, we got 4 sets on the plan, but I'm only going to do 3 here, so one more, because I've been asking myself this recently. Is a 4 set really going to help you make that adaptation any more, or have you already got the stimulus? And is it really just a minute thing that's maybe adding more fatigue than you actually need, or that is actually really worth it? And then the other thing is too is I woke up super late because I slept for so long that I've now not eaten lunch yet, and I have clients coming in from 4 to 6:30, so I need to quickly eat something before that. So we're gonna do one more set here. We're gonna get our leg extensions in, and then that's gonna be it. That's it. Short, simple. Takes a little bit longer with the filming, but that's okay. I'm in it. For the culture. All right. All right, guys, we got 4 sets on the plan, but I'm only gonna do 3 here, so one more, because I've been asking myself this recently: is a 4th set really gonna help you make that adaptation any more, or have you already got the stimulus? And is it really just a minute thing that's maybe adding more fatigue than you actually need, or that is actually really worth it? And then the other thing is too is I woke up super late because I slept for so long that I've now not eaten lunch yet, and I have clients coming in from 4 to 6:30, so I need to quickly eat something before that. So we're gonna do one more set here. We're gonna get our leg extensions in, and then that's gonna be it. That's it. Short, simple. Takes a little bit longer with the filming, but that's okay. I'm in it. For the culture. All right. All right, so with these leg extensions here, I'm just going up with 2, down with 1. Couldn't, honestly, I could go a little heavier. I can get that with 1, but the lowering doesn't really hurt. It's more of the raising, and the eccentric is what I'm looking for from a tendon. Like a really heavy eccentric is kind of what we're looking for a tendon adaptation, or like a really heavy ISO. So anyways, I'm gonna go for that. I'm mixing it in here. This is way better. All right, guys, I'm gonna do one more set, a 4th set, and then that's gonna be our session. So I'll see you in the next one, either tomorrow for an upper body day, or potentially maybe just Friday or next week. We'll see. I'm not really sure what my filming schedule is gonna be yet, but hopefully I can get out 2 YouTube videos a week and a few reels, get kind of back on that schedule. The 3 to 4 YouTube videos a week and daily uploads on IG are a lot, so I don't know if we're gonna do that. It's a lot. But yeah, see you later.